Yo, what up, everybody? I just want to know, man, why can't James Harden make it work with nobody? Like, nobody. I wish I could get Brian Cross on here, man, Corey Jones, all those James Harden dudes. Like, what was the point in getting Doc Rivers fired if you was gonna, you know, get a trade? Like, I don't. I'm sick of Buddy, man. He didn't he didn't play with a lot of dudes, man. A lot of dudes. And he can't get the job done. Like this mod was with he didn't play with MVPs. He had Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, Dwight Howard. And I know I'm leaving some out. I know I'm leaving some out. I'm just trying to figure it out though, man. Like where what do anybody know what he need? Let me see if I can get somebody, man. Who on who on here, man? Let me see. See if I can get B Cross. He probably at work. I can't get him. Yeah. He has consistently showed us that he's gonna disappear. He picked up that $35 million option and he working on a trade. A trade to who? Like you didn't been everywhere. I can't even think of no scenarios of places for James Harden to go. I seen somebody post a picture of the Clippers. Like, man, he gonna go over there and corrupt them more than they already corrupt? I don't know what James Harden probably about 33, 34. I'm just guessing. I mean, his best years behind him. I just don't know what any franchise why they would be interested in bringing James Harden on when he gives nothing when in crunch time. In the closing moments and not even the closing moments, just in the playoffs in general, this dude just shrinks and fails to show up every single motherfucking time. Every single motherfucking time. This prima donna shit, he coming now and working on a trade. Man, they need to find that motherfucker. They need to send him to um what's the worst, man, they need to send him to the Wizards. They need to send James Harden to the Wizards, man, and check his nuts. All he want to do, he don't want to win. He don't want to win. He just want to score a lot of points, man, and he just want to run around. Well, maybe you know what? Maybe he'll be happy in Atlanta. I don't know what Atlanta. He'll be able to hang out with his homie, little baby. He could be in all the strip clubs and all that shit. Because basketball clearly not a top priority for him. He come in the beginning of every season fat as fuck, and then we have to hear the story about him playing his way into shape like he's Shaq. Um, but he don't deserve to be traded to a contender, and a contender would be crazy to give up any type of assets for James Harden. Proving that you don't have a shot at winning with him on your roster. Because how do you have the best big man, quote unquote, Joker and they won at 1A, best big man in the league. You get the best big man in the league and you choke, play horrible. And I don't think no other all-time great in the history of basketball has been more of a shrinker than James Harden. And if somebody feel differently, let me know. I think James Harden is the biggest shrinker in basketball history. Like he give you all the regular season numbers you want, but the minute April come around, he go into hiding, man. He go into hiding, and then I'm looking for the people that protect him, like Corey and Brian Cross, El Chapo, El Chapo, El Chapo. Oh, Joe, jump on here, man. I inboxed you. Let me see. We gotta get on here, Benita. Check your inbox, y'all. Chop it up for a second. I don't know if it is it the I didn't hear any stories about him bumping heads with nobody other than Doc Rivers, but he got Doc Rivers fired, and he still won't out. You pick up that option for 35 million. Supposedly the Philadelphia 76ers has a shot at winning with you on the team. Why would you be seeking a trade? That just lets me know that this man is not the least bit concerned with winning. What Mike Singletary said a couple years ago, man, don't want him. Can't win with him, won't have him on my team. That's how I feel about James Harden. Son garbage. Son mad garbage. Mad garbage. Let me see. The guru's outside. Pico. See what can I get on here. Marquis, jump on here, man. Talk about it. I'm finna inbox you, man. Hold on for a second. D'Angelo White Glove. Hey. Yeah. Detention. But if you checked in after 4 o'clock, they gonna deny the detention. Hopefully hopefully they get you out of there. But if you checked in after 4 o'clock, they gonna deny that detention. Yeah. Right. But yeah, hopefully they get you in and out of there. But let me hit you back though, Gabby. I got a driver on the line. I'll call you right back. Uh, all right. Bye bye. Sorry about that, y'all. I still work. Still work. Still run a trucking company and a freight dispatch business. So my phone always ring. Ain't no cuts and edits in the whatever the fuck I want podcast though. He in it for the money. He does. Whoever, I can't even see who put that, but he definitely in it for the money and the women. He definitely in it for the money and the women. I don't know what's to Buddy, but he need to get it. He need to get his shit together, man. Cause he done had all the opportunities that you can give a motherfucker to play with championship caliber people. And I can't see myself as an owner or the head of a franchise giving him another opportunity to be the go-to guy. Like I just that's what it is. I just don't think that you can give him the opportunity to be the go-to guy. Like he he proven time and time again he's not him. Check your inbox, Marquis. Shit ridiculous, man. They let these they let these motherfuckers bounce around and cry and do whatever they want. James Harden trash. Let's see. Who can I get? Somebody jump in. Y'all don't just watch. Marquis, check your inbox. Check your inbox and jump in. Marquis say he in it for the women. You might be right, bro. Vanita say I agree. He in it for the money, the women. Yeah, I showed he ain't trying to win. That's for damn sure. He for damn sure ain't trying to win. But these teams need to quit. I mean, quit counting on him as a cornerstone piece. He is not. He's not a cornerstone piece. Vanita say he definitely not trying to win. Nah. And then what, he got all the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, he already got the money. So is he, it can't be the money that he in for. Yeah, he been definitely jumping around since he was in OKC. He definitely been jumping around since he was in OKC. And it's always, you know what I'm saying? It's always been somebody else's fault. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Brooklyn situation, I wasn't mad at James Harden for demanding a trade out of the Brooklyn situation because of Kyrie Irving and the circus that Kyrie Irving had going on around that franchise. I would have wanted to get out of there too, but that's just one of those circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Like he just he want to quit and run. He want to run, tuck his tail and run every time. Craig, jump on here, man. I've been wanting to talk to you anyway. James Harden just want to run, man. He don't want to face the music and be and be the he want to just be fat and party all motherfucking time because he damn sure don't give a fuck about winning. Marquis, you right on, man. He not a winner. He definitely not a winner. And you know what I'm saying? That shit go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Craig, check your inbox. That they go a long way, man, for them cowards, man. That's that AAU ball generation where they all friends and shit. They care about their teammates and being on the team with their friends and people that they like rather than winning. Yeah, Benita, he definitely don't show up in the playoffs ever. Marquis, that's right. Like when you look up and down the roster, they super duper close. They supposed to be close to winning. They got the MVP. They got Harden, Tobias Harris. Who else over there? Curry, Maxey. What Tyrese Maxey? They got a brick. They got a brick. Well, what it is, man, what I believe Tyrese Maxey is walking his fat ass down in practice. He walking his fat ass down in practice, man. Tyrese Maxey walking that fat motherfucker down in practice, and he want to get up out of there. He want to get up out of there because he a coward, man. He running from smoke. So, man, just demand to be traded to a team with no expectations. That's what I would do if I was him. Just get traded to a team with no expectations. Then you know what I'm saying, you won't nothing matter. Go to Washington, get your money, lose 60 games a year and average 35 points a game, make the All-Star team, and then just do that. Just do that. Because you don't want no motherfucking ring, man. And I'm not even mad at the people that don't want rings. Like me, I'm a lazy motherfucker myself. I probably would be one of those ones. After I'm established and I got my money, you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to collect checks and live my life. But I wouldn't be acting like it either. I'd be fine and content playing in Charlotte or playing in motherfucking somewhere where I ain't got no expectations, where I could just keep the bread. I could just keep the bread. Yeah, Vanita, they don't want no ring or no championships. They you know what I'm saying? They just want the lifestyle. And that's cool. Like James Harden is proving that he just want to be a rapper, a groupie or something, man. Yeah, Marquis, definitely facts, man. Definitely facts. I'm tired of these motherfuckers in the group with this James Harden shit. And when I'm on his ass, don't nobody want to come outside. James Harden ass trash. And me and KD been saying this shit for years. That boy trash. He's straight up garbage truck juice, man. Man, don't nobody care about you doing all that shit in a regular season, man. You gotta do that. You gotta do that shit when it count. When it's winning time. When it's winning time, can we get a basket out this man? We can't get a basket out that man when it's winning time. I know hey, who the coach of the 76ers? Who did they pick a coach yet? Because I kind of forgot. Somebody put in the comments if they picked the coach already. Because if they pick the coach, he gonna struggle. Who is it though? Who Marquis? Who was the coach though? Do you know who it was? Even though I think Doc Rivers should have been fired. Who's that? Nick Roach. Is that that's the guy from Toronto? Yeah. I think Doc Rivers should have been fired. Because Nick Nurse, that's his name. Nick Nurse, that's his name. But I think Doc Rivers should have been fired, man, because I don't know. He lost a lot of game sevens, and he's been on the verge of beating people a lot, but he lost though. And he's had more, he damn near had as many like great teams as Phil Jackson and shit. And he done had teams, he done had great teams like Phil Jackson, your Phil Jacksons, your Pat Riley, your Greg Popovich, fucking Doc Rivers that had teams close to those caliber. And he consistently loses with them dudes. Marquis, I'm glad you said that, man. That is a good, that you right. It's not the coach's fault that they didn't play. You right about that. But if these players consistently don't perform for the same coach, you got to get him up out of there because you can't trade all the players. The coach is going to be the first on the chopping block. So the players the players, if they like their coach and want their coach to be around, they need to be playing for him. They need to be playing for him. I know the moral thing is, yeah, maybe we shouldn't fire the coach, but somebody got to be fired, and the coach is the easiest one to get to go. His salary is the easiest that we can wipe off the book. It's the easiest that we can wipe off the book. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if Doc Rivers gets another chance to coach another franchise, I think that I would like to see him coach a franchise that wasn't ready made when he got there. And then we can really see if he can coach or not. Because I don't think, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. When he coached the Orlando Magic, were they a ready-made team when he got there? I don't remember that far back for sure. I think all they had was Tracy McGrady. I don't even remember who all they had. But he needs to go back down and prove that he can build a franchise, a team of young players and develop them. Because he's proven that he can't handle superstars because he keeps losing. That shit that he did, he won that one championship in Boston. He won that one championship in Boston, and he lived off that for fucking almost 20 years now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Marquis, I'm on your side, man. I say the same thing about Phil Jackson. I don't know that Phil Jackson was this great X and O guy. I don't know because anytime you hear them speak on Phil Jackson, you hear them mention Tex Winter and the triangle offense. Tex Winter designed the triangle offense, and he was blessed to have Mike and Scotty and Kobe and Shaq. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna win with them. You know what I'm saying? Shaquille O'Neal is the most dominant force to ever play basketball, man. Ever play basketball. You hands down. Hands down. He's the number one player. Hey, who had 4 out of the top 10 players, Marquis? Are we talking about Phil? We talking about Phil or are we talking about Doc? Yeah. Yeah. Phil had some rosters, man. He had some rosters. And he took over a team in Chicago that was, they was ready to win. You know what I'm saying? Mike got Doug Collins fired or whatever. The Bulls were ready to win. They were going to win. They would have won with Doug Collins, and that's an unpopular opinion. I know, when I say that, people don't, that's going to ruffle a few feathers that they, because all the Phil Jackson fans, man, they don't believe. I mean, they believe in the Zen and all that. The media make you believe anything, man. Yeah, they was gonna win. They was gonna win it. They was gonna win it with or without Field. With or without Field. Jordan had bulked up. He had, you know what I'm saying, he got stronger, and they wasn't knocking him around no more. Well, they were still knocking him around, but he was physically able to take that punishment. And Scotty became who Scotty was. And I ain't the biggest Scotty Pippen fan. I don't hide that fact, but he served his role. He served his role. He served his role. I think that Scotty Pippen is overrated. I know that that come off crazy. Just that sound crazy to some of y'all, but that's the way I feel. If I that's the way I feel. Marquis, who you think gonna make who's the top free agent available this year? Who's the top free agent available this year? Because I'm trying to see if it's anything, any of those free agents that's available gonna be able to move the needle or shake the balance of power in a different direction. Because right now, if I was a betting man, I would put my money on Phoenix, because people think that they ain't gonna have no bench. They're gonna trade DeAndre Ayton and get some more players over there. And even if they don't trade DeAndre Ayton, they are gonna surround him with veterans willing to take a low pay to be part of a winning team. I don't know what Kyrie gonna do. Where you think Marquis, you think Kyrie gonna stay in Dallas? Because I don't know, man. Because from what they've been saying like Luca don't like what Kyrie doing over there. They saying Luca don't like it. So you saying no? So if he leave, where you think he going? Because I don't want you to say LA, because LA ain't got enough money to pay Kyrie. They ain't got enough money to pay Kyrie. But if he stay in Dallas, I don't know, Kyrie, Marquis, how LA, what LA, how can LA make that work financially? Pat Riley probably can pull some strings, you know what I'm saying, and make something happen. I just don't see how. I don't see how the Lakers can make it happen. I just don't. I know that's probably where he want to go. That's where he want to go. But honestly, going to LA, I mean going to Miami, uh going to Miami, and Tuggy would disagree, because he believed that Miami over everything or whatever. But I believe Kyrie going to Miami would disrupt the chemistry of what they got going on right there. They got some they got some workhorse players over there, and some spot up shooters. And having a spot up shooter with Kyrie Irving on the roster is good. But I don't know if him and Jimmy, could mesh that way because Jimmy Butler really a three, man, but they be putting him at the two. He really a three. So I don't know how that'll work. Yeah, Kyrie do play good with a leader. He do play good with a leader, but you know he a weirdo, man. He a weirdo. Jimmy Butler beat and slapped the fuck out of Kyrie Irving, man. Straight up. That's what I think will happen. I think Jimmy Butler will beat and choke slam Kyrie Irving. He get to pulling that prima donna shit. They're gonna fight in the locker room. So that might not be the best thing too. You're right. Dallas can't beat nan one of them teams. Him and Luca will never be able to play together because both of them require having the ball in their hand. When Cleveland was successful with Kyrie and LeBron gave up the ball, and that's the only time LeBron's ever done that in his career was that season. That season, he let Kyrie Irving take the most shots and and uh and dominate the ball, and they played good together because LeBron ain't no fucking closer either. LeBron ain't no closer either. So it'll come down to if Kyrie respect Jimmy, if he respect Jimmy and you know what I'm saying, follow Jimmy grit, toughness, and shit like that, then it can work. But I don't think so. I don't think Kyrie gonna go for that. I think Kyrie kind of walked to his own beat, man. I think he kind of walked to his own beat. I doubt if he. Oh yeah, I gotta. My key, you say what do I mean about closing with LeBron? LeBron is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I mean. LeBron is not a closer. You can't give LeBron the ball in the clutch and say, go give me a basket because the man ain't got no moves. The man, if he ain't bullying his way to the lane for a layup, which doesn't happen in crunch time, you don't do that in crunch time, then you can't close out a game. That's the reason why he always, quote unquote, makes the right basketball play in the crunch time. He passes the ball because he about to shit his pants. That's what I mean by LeBron is not a closer. He got more game winners than anyone on earth. He ain't got that. He ain't not in the playoffs, and he's played more. He's played more basketball games than anybody on earth. So he should have a lot of more than anybody's on earth because he's done it. He's done more than anybody on earth. He's been in the game 20 years. Nah, I'm not lying. It's been proven. Do you remember him? You remember him passing to George Hill? He gave up a wide open shot and passed it to George Hill in the fucking NBA finals. You shitting me? You shitting me? That boy ain't no alpha. He ain't got no dog. LeBron ain't got that dog in him. He's a great player. I ain't taking nothing away from him. But if I had to win, you give me one, I gotta win one basketball game. LeBron ain't who I'm going to get. He not who I'm going to get. I wouldn't dare. If you tell me I got one player. It's a lot of players that played a lot of years, but it ain't a lot of all-time greats that played a lot of years. It ain't nobody but LeBron and Kareem. LeBron and Kareem is the only one that played a lot of years. All time great. I don't I don't need to Google that. I already know the all time greats played 15. I'm gonna give them 16 years tops. You know what I'm saying? You got Kobe, Kareem, and LeBron, bro. The motherfuckers don't be playing all them years, man. Right? I said Kobe. In game winners. Yeah, he got a lot of game winners because he played a lot of games. And those game winning shots he hit were regular season games. Those were regular season games. I think he beat the Bulls in the playoffs once on a game winner, but he not that, bro. He not that. It's a reason why he don't take the shots in the clutch. And I think you should know, as much as you watch basketball, Marquis, man, you know that you should know that man ain't no game winning, no crunch time kind of cat. Check my DM. Man, I wish I could post. I wish I could post that, Marquis, because I ain't know that it got LeBron. Let me see if I could show that. This the all time list for uh buzzer beaters in the playoffs. It got LeBron got 5, MJ got 3, Paul Pierce 2, Jerry West 2, Dame 2, JoJo White 1, and then it's 35 players with 1. That still don't do it for me. He's failed the eye test. He's also been in more of those situations than anybody else. LeBron been in more of those situations than anybody else, and he deferred to somebody else. He deferred to somebody else. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and chop it up a little bit about. I'm gonna put my original thing back up here. Let me see where. I just want to chop it up a little bit about why James Harden can't get along with nobody, and that we kind of went off topic a little bit, and that's cool because that's what this podcast is about. Whatever the fuck I want, we can go in any direction I want to. Goddamn it, we fuck around and be talking about who the greatest wrestler between Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody else. That's the beauty of it. I get on here and I talk about whatever the fuck I want. So those are my thoughts on Buddy Ass, and I'm gonna jump up off here, man. I might jump back on later, see if I can get some of the brothers to jump on. But don't duck the smoke.
Respetar el durazno.